Hey guys, it's Dane at ZIMM'S Guitars. I have an unboxing. It's those brand new Sawtooth guitars. This is the ST-M24. Come on in, let's take a look at this thing. Hey, so I got Bernie down here today. How you been, man?
Good, how you doing?
Good. All right, let's get in here and look at this thing. Tear into it, my friend.
Pretty nicely packaged in the box.
Good. Yeah, these Sawtooths, they're pretty cool. Okay, so this is a Sawtooth ST-M24 with the Floyd Rose in satin white. And it's designed by guitarist Michelangelo Badio. And it's pretty cool. Now, apparently, this is an original German-made Floyd. Nice pickups. I like that there's no pickup rings. You got your volume, you got your tone. Three-way switch. Got a rosewood neck with the block inlays. Sawtooth, they're coming a long way as far as affordable guitars that are really nice, and they play great. This guitar has 25.5-inch scale length with a 15-inch radius, medium jumbo frets, and then back here on the back you'll see we've got Wilkinson chrome tuners. I can see the scarf joint right there in the guitar. Alright, so you're a luthier, you work on guitars. What's your first impression of that thing?
It's really clean. So the first thing I noticed was the parchment on it, the satin finish. It's a little striking at first to see it without any real gloss on it, but it's nice. It feels you know, pretty luxurious actually. It's weird not having a guitar with gloss on it. But the body shape on it is really nice. I like the comfort carve here on the arm bevel. A lot very similar to a Stratocaster style shape on it. Really comfortable, nice for sitting, playing.
So straight out of the box, how do you see the setup? Is it gig worthy straight out of the box?
Yeah, well, we just pulled it out of the box here, and we haven't even tuned it yet, but yeah, it was in tune right out of the box. So we'll check and see if it's out a little bit.
Now that's an original German Floyd on that. So isn't that about a $200 bridge, the old German Floyds?
I think they are, yeah, $100. So yeah, right out of the box it was in tune. We put the arm in here. The arm is pretty nice. It gives you a little bit of room here to either set it to swing or just a little bit of tightness on it. Locks in real nice. And
now, you know, I'm hearing a little bit of buzz. Take your hand off the strings for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, now put your hands back on.
That's common. That's they ground out the pickups to the back of typically the tremolo plate. Yeah, and I can see the wire right there.
Okay.
So essentially, what happens is when you're touching it there, your body becomes the ground.
Okay. So that's normal, huh?
Yeah. And
okay.
Usually it'll get a little less depending on your angle towards the amplifier.
I see.
But yeah, as far as the setup, the Floyd Rose is set up typically the way you'd want to see it here, nice and level with the body. Now this does have the recessed route on it, so with the recessed route, you can set it up flat to the body and still and get your pull-ups on it, as well as the down. So I can't tell here with the intonation. I could check here. Let me see if this tuner is accurate enough to check the intonation.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty close. Looking at it, it looks like it might need a little adjustment, but it could be set up properly. It sounds good. Yeah, 24 frets even. Yeah, it's the intonation sounds good on it. So as far as the Floyd Rose, the setup looks really nice on the Floyd Rose. The locking nut here, looking at the nut, it looks like it might be just a hair high here at the first fret. Typically with that you have to, they either have a shim underneath there, but a lot of times they'll set those up just a little high.
So you're saying that the strings could be a little bit lower?
Well, when you get into the really low action, sometimes you want to have it almost laying right on the fret, but that can also be problematic because you can get buzzing that comes through the amp if it's set too low. So it's nice and clean. That's about what I'd expect. And then the truss rod adjustment here, if I check, it looks like it's got a nice flat neck. The relief looks like maybe about 3 or 4 thousandths, so somebody did a good job adjusting the truss rod. Looking down the neck here, the fret ends have been manicured really nicely. They're beveled nice and even. There's really nothing crazy that's happening there with the bevel.
They do feel smooth.
They are smooth as well.
That's very important, and guys are paying more attention to fret ends nowadays, I think. Companies are. Yeah,
and typically here in Arizona, you know, it's pretty common to fix guitars for years. That's one of the things that you'll see is no matter where the guitar comes from, at some point of the year, usually in the winter here when it's hot, cool and the heater is running, or in the summer when the air conditioning is running, it gets really dry. And the guitar will typically shrink, and that's just about something you have to do on any guitar, is sooner or later do a little bit of fret end filing.
Even if it's a Sur or a really high-end Kiesel or something.
Yeah, because they kiln dry them, and they can't get all the moisture out. And then Arizona, you know, we sometimes 5–6%, if we're lucky even, things just dry out.
That neck is Canadian maple.
Yeah, and it looks like a really nice piece of maple on it there. They did the scarf joint to save on the wood there. It's pretty typical.
The fretboard, they say it's a sandalwood fretboard.
Yeah, and I've never actually seen the sandalwood, but it looks a lot like a rosewood. It is a very nice wood on it. It's got really nice grain, really nice color. It doesn't have any really kind of striated looks or discoloration in it. Mother of pearl inlays on it, that kind of the block logo is really nice. And
it is. It's even a good-looking guitar.
Yeah, and the mother of pearl work also looks like it was done really nicely. It's really tight. I don't know if they maybe CNC'd that. But
you know what I've heard, and it's tough to guitar companies. You can order guitars now, and they're like 10 months away. But apparently Sawtooth has guitars that are available right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like, from what I can tell. Okay, yeah, the pickups are spring mounted. I was wondering if they did the Eddie Van Halen thing where they're mounted right to the body, but I can see there is a little bit of flex.
I love that look. The old pickup rings.
Yeah, without the trim ring on it. Yeah, that's
horrible. I hate that look.
Kind of nice, simple elegance. Yeah.
All right, let's put you into a little bit of high gain, and let's hear you play it a little bit.
Let's see, we're over here.
Okay.
So that's a bridge position. It's got some nice chunk. And then we're getting just a lot of kind of high gain buzzing out of the amp there. Probably, depending on which way you're facing, it kind of lessens it.
Okay.
So the bridge position has some nice chunk. neck position. Kind of sounds almost a lot to me like what you would get out of maybe a Duncan, the 59 in the neck and a JB at the bridge.
Okay.
It's got that kind of tone to me, like you got that nice Les Paul kind of creamy. It's almost nice creamy, even balance all the way up. Yeah, and then so the neck position, like I'm saying there, it sounds a lot kind of very Gibson Les Paul neck position. Like you get maybe the Duncan is typically the 59 or a Pearly Gates in the neck, and I think, and then the JB is typically the one they put in the bridge. So here's the middle position. Let's hear the neck. I'll just give you a quick. It's nice. It gets right on the edge of feedback there with a little bit of gain. So neck, middle. So it's got a nice mid-range.
All right, Bernie. Hey, man. Thank you for coming in and showing us that Sawtooth today. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.